50th anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to check this out, man, and see what's the write-up on this joint, man. So we can let y'all know.
That's what's up.
What's the blend? Hey, by the way, Sunday morning is great Sunday morning.
Absolutely. Sunday the 18th.
Yeah, man, the 18th.
Yeah, we made it happen. It's cold.
Yeah, it's cold outside.
It's cold.
Hope everybody's doing well, man. We up in here at Old Virginia Tobacco and one of our home base lounges, man. We just wanted to come down here and kick with y'all, man. Change it up. We like to switch up the environment on our podcast. Sometimes we in the back cave, sometimes we, all three back caves, or we, sit in the lounges, the home base.
Either way, we are making it happen.
Yes, sir, man.
Best we can.
Blessings to everybody out there, man. Hopefully you guys are having a great and prosperous last quarter of the year, man. Next year is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, if you're not in the holiday spirit, man, you gotta tap in and hone in on it, man. I know there's a lot going on out here in this world, man, but
Yeah, reach out and talk to somebody.
yeah, tap in, bro.
If you need to, hit us up on all social media platforms. I'll talk to you.
Yeah, no doubt. But man, let me see what I can find. In the meantime, in between time, what's new with you guys, man?
Not much, man. You ready for Christmas?
I just went Christmas shopping yesterday for the kids. Yeah, that wasn't.
It ain't nothing nice out there.
Ain't
man.
nothing nice out, man.
Yeah.
The prices, freaking.
Yeah, make you not want to buy anything.
Yeah, man. We was, just had an idea what we were going to spend, and said, all right, this is our threshold, and then you get there and you start remembering being a kid and stuff, and you're like, man, if I was a kid, I would want this, and you just start grabbing stuff off the shelf, not realizing and not thinking about when you get to that counter, that joint gonna say,
It adds up to something.
give me your whole paycheck next week. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Definitely.
Gotta make executive decisions.
yeah, man.
For sure.
But again, we up here at Old Virginia Tobacco Woodbridge store, man. Shout out to CJ. Shout out to Gary Pesh, the owner. Shout out to JT and everybody.
Stunner.
Yeah, the whole family up here, man. Been here a long time, man, and it's always been love up here. So
Absolutely.
as you can see, it's a nice environment. We come in here and chill every other Friday. Every Friday is a party in here. It's a movie in here.
Yeah.
A lot
Kick
of
back.
stand-up brothers, man.
Yeah,
Doing
definitely.
some great things in their lives,
Definitely.
man. So
If you haven't
Some,
been, pop in.
Yeah, some decompression time,
yeah,
right?
shout out
Let
to the OGs, man.
Conversations are always good in here every time I come down.
Yes, sir. Yeah, shout out to the OGs, man. The Mr. Nelsons, Mr. Kennys, Mr. Fergusons, all y'all guys, man.
Let's not forget the amount of events we've had up here also.
Oh yeah, we did a lot.
Last summer season was
Yeah.
heavy.
It was.
Heavy.
Started
It was.
off with the cars, finished with the bike.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stay tuned. We'll be back at this location for a few events. We'll
sure.
Make sure we get that out to y'all, let y'all know about it.
Yeah, and thanks everyone for the support, my pal. See you, boss.
No, that's a fact, Jack. I was just gonna say that's a fact, Jack. Like, sorry guys, I'm still looking for this. I'm trying to find this app, cigar scanner app, man. I wanted to see what we talking about with this. I smoked it several times. The 50th anniversary, man. Great house blend they got. Just trying to figure out what we looking at. Within the cigar, what's the wrapper? What's the binder? What's the fill?
Yeah. Walk through it.
Let y'all know what it is. Y'all come and check it out.
But look, while y'all do that, I'm just going to go ahead and get into it.
Get into it, brother.
Get into it.
All right. Well, we don't have it, but we do have a special. Not a special guest, man. It's our homeboy JT, aka Stunner, aka my dog, old Georgia guy, man. He gonna join us. He gonna pop in and out. So you see the empty seat over here. We got our man coming through.
Yeah, big shout out to him, man, for extending the love and help. Well, he was accommodating to us as well, and that's a huge blessing, huge lift.
Everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Everything.
Always.
So shout out to the brother, man.
Always. Hey, man, let's get into this, man.
Sean, you a Redskin fan, ain't you?
Redskin.
It depends on how you asking. Are you gonna be are you gonna be combative today
No,
or?
I told you on the ride
Yeah. I'm definitely a Skims fan, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Skins.
Live and die.
Skins, dog.
Only reason I bring it up because
Commanders.
I want to do.
Hey man, I only know one team, man. When it comes to the Washington football team.
The words that come out of everybody's mouths here on Sips and Sticks is individual basis only, and we stay politically correct around here.
Yeah, we trying to.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Yeah, the Washington football team, but I know them as the Redskins. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm a fan for sure.
So how you think the game gonna go today? Because last time we played you, it was a tie.
Oh, that's right. Y'all got them today.
Yeah, we got them today, man.
Ooh.
It's gonna be
Hey, man.
He showed me what time it was when he answered the door this morning with the New York guys. he jumped right in.
He jumped right in. Like,
Early.
yeah, what's that?
Early.
What's
Going to the
that?
game tonight, man. So
that's love.
You going out to the game?
Yeah.
Woo wee, boy! It's gonna be a brick house out that joint.
Yeah.
You
We're
got-
going out. We're gonna tailgate.
That's what's up. What time y'all going?
I think we were going to get up there probably around 5.
Okay.
You know, don't worry. I'll bring a stick, light up, get some pictures.
That's what's up, man.
So
Be a beautiful thing.
Yeah, man. Hey, look. So since it's just us, man, and you know, I want to talk about this. I'm not gonna go too deep in it, but we're not gonna go into the dark chartered waters. But we are gonna talk about finances. I mean, that's a staple of what's going on currently in this world. What's going on currently in our lives, man. Everybody's trying to crack the code, as my man. Oh, real quick before we get started. We got new merch, guys.
Yeah.
Sips and sticks.
Come holla at us,
Sticks.
man.
We got we got our
old stuff,
classics.
too.
You know, check us out,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? We out here, man.
Yeah, we out here.
Working on getting hats because y'all know I love hats.
Yeah, for sure.
We trying to, as everybody else is in their daily lives, man, just crack the code, like, you know, and just change the lives, change these generational chains, and change these generational. I'm not gonna say curses, but these generational challenges we had to go through as men, right? Yeah, as individuals. So, in saying that, again, everybody's trying to crack this code of financial generational wealth or just the financial comfort and all that, man.
Yeah, the literacy is, the awareness of it is where I know we're at now, right? But as far as the culture, I'm starting to see that more, and that's a great thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Even when we were talking about, our merch and everything else we're trying to do, like understand how we can get to those different streams.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That side hustle.
For sure.
I mean, you gotta have a side hustle to survive. You know, whatever that may be. Like they say, 7 streams.
7 streams, dog.
7
streams. And
it's not impossible.
It's not.
No.
It's not impossible.
And it's not. It may not always take. Hey, come on, Mike. Come on in here, bro. Hey, we got our man. Nah, you good, man.
Got all the way around the corner, man, and guess what?
Huh.
Phone in the house, still in the bathroom, ringing.
Oh, man. That's all right. You just went back. That's all right. You ain't missed nothing.
Shit.
We
I
got
text her, what's called, and I was like, hey, man, I'm going to be late.
Right.
It's all
Ran
good.
out the house, and next thing I know, I'm like, well, fuck that. I'm really late.
Yeah. But you made it, man. Applause to you, brother.
Hey, anyway.
Sure.
How your brother doing this morning?
We
All
good,
right.
man. It's our man Mike, man.
Sean, man.
Sean. Hey, what's up, dog? We got my man Mike in the lounge, man. This the family out here. Mike, say what's up.
What's up, people?
Yeah,
What's up, man?
We were just getting into just talking about financials, man, and just this world and how the things are going. We've been blessed to be able to continue to smoke cigars and really ain't been affected by the full out onslaught of the recession, right? But it does.
It's here.
You can see it.
It's
I
here.
mean, McDonald's, you talking about $26. You going to, you know what I'm saying? You go get gas, instead of doing $40 to fill up on regular, it's taking me $65, $70 to fill up the tank now. So the recession, you starting to see the residual,
It's
starting to
trickling-
come
it's
into
trickling
effect.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that trickle down effect, man, is crazy. Not everybody's gonna feel the full trickle down, but you will get tapped and touched by it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It's impacting households all
Yeah,
over. You know what
no
I'm saying?
doubt.
It's definitely an adjustment.
So man,
Sure.
so in that, man, just trying to learn different ways of, again, cracking the code and trying to maneuver around those things, So
Yeah.
what are some of the things y'all doing? Like for me, cutting back on things, investing more on other things to try to broaden my financial touch once this recession is over.
Right.
You know, starting a business, those little things is what we can do to build ourselves to be on the other side of this thing, right?
Yeah.
But there's still a level of living and surviving we have to do within this whole situation, man.
Right.
So, well, what are some of the things y'all doing, man?
I think, like, you know, what you were saying with the surviving piece, like, that's every individual, every household has to determine what survival looks like for them, right? And I think what I'm learning more of now is like that whole assets versus liabilities thing,
Right.
I could want to spend money on a liability, but that's part of like the discipline I'm going through, right? Just recognizing, pull back on this because you could buy something that would triple value, you know what I'm saying, if you just discipline yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything's not a need. And I you know, these times that we're seeing right now, they kind of force that mentality even more. Cause I don't need everything I see.
Yeah.
That's a true statement.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When you got to pay double to get it now versus, So,
are you seeing any difference in your life, Mike, and what you doing, or making any different moves, man? I mean, we know you big money grip, so being retired, you know, we'll get your story here in a minute, man.
Let me tell you something. I'm almost in retirement, man. I got one foot on a banana peel, the other one out the door, but
okay, I got you.
it's you know, one thing that I've done probably the most, I done sat my ass down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's the biggest part of it, man. And
What you mean sit down though? Like
I'm like stationary.
Yeah.
I smoke in my garage.
Yeah.
You know, everybody got a bar at the crib.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got a bar at the crib. You know, so I've been drinking out my bar more.
Yeah.
You know, than going out.
That makes a big difference, though.
Yeah.
I mean, going from, you know, like you said, buying a $60 bottle to then going out and you spent $60 in 2 drinks.
Right,
You could drink that at the crib, you know.
Drink that at the crib, and then you know you got the gas thing. Gas is something I'm never ever really worried about because you gotta spend money on gas.
Right.
But to limit your liability on it,
Facts.
you ain't gotta be out in the streets.
Right.
You know, so that's that part.
Yeah.
And then this is basically what we're doing right here, you know, smoking.
Yeah.
So my little cigar stash, and this is what I say to everybody. The stuff they got in there, they can keep. I
Yeah.
ain't keeping it at the house. I can always come here and get it.
Right.
The stuff that's hard to get,
That's
the stuff I keep at the house.
sir. Facts.
You know?
Yeah. That's
So all this stuff that's in here,
Great concept.
and everybody can get it, and every shop has it.
Yeah.
Man, y'all keep that.
no
Right.
doubt.
And then, you know, the stuff that, you know, man, damn, that Opus X Lost City, man, that's hard to get.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a
I
good
got me a
smoke
box.
though.
All right, well, sure.
You got 2 of them left?
Right. So I'm keeping them at the house.
Right.
You know, so that's my thing, man. I just been looking at things a little bit differently. You know? And, like, it shocks me. I don't even go grocery shopping no more, man.
You just what Instacart and
Instacart,
yeah, man.
And then,
People want to say you lazy, you know, like people. Oh,
That's
y'all
efficient.
Instagram, man. Come on,
look at it like
it's
this.
time.
Look
The
at it like
time
this. Man, 5 minutes lost is 5 minutes you can never get back.
for sure.
That's the truth.
And then if you in Walmart, I don't care what grocery store you in. You been there. Everybody done been there. As a man, you been in there. And you didn't been in that much either with you and your old lady and you got that cart and you see that line.
Yeah.
I can't get that back.
Oh my God.
Can't get that time back.
You can't, there's nothing you can do. And then you are frustrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody can feel this bad energy coming off
Right.
of you.
Right. You tell a look on your face. But you're right.
And you sitting up there like, you happy in the mud though, but you ain't gonna let your old lady see it and you ain't gonna let nobody else see it.
Right. Right.
But at the end of the day, once you get those groceries in the car, you stinking, steaming man.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one thing, and that's another way that I've started saving money, man.
Good.
If I can get it delivered, it's coming to the house.
Yeah. Do you think that so you're retired?
Almost.
All right.
I'm almost there.
You're almost retired, and on the topic of the different things you're doing now, Is there a big difference in what you do now than before the recession started? Are you doing things differently as far as, I know you said the shopping and all of that, but I mean the spending habits, not even the spending habits now, that it's not so much you think about the what ifs, you know what I mean? Like, dang man, if I spend this $100.
So this is my thought. This is my thought process on that. All the things that I need, I have that mentally, and I have it written down in my on paper. I have it in my head.
Yeah.
Things that I need versus things that I want, and all that other good stuff.
Yeah.
And now we out, the fellas. We out. You know what I'm saying? And just to say, man, we shoe shopping. Or we window shopping, what they used to call it back in the day. Oh man, there go those new teens. Damn, but they 400. Right. Now my head automatically switched to my list over here.
Right.
$400 on this list.
Facts.
that I can spend that $400 on versus these shoes.
Yeah.
And then that's how I start thinking about stuff.
That's a good way to look at it.
That is a good way
to look at it.
And I'd be mad. I'd be upset. Be like, damn, you got them. But you know what? Happy for you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we wear the same size.
Yeah. Right.
Let me ball on Friday.
Yeah. I just can't go there with your dog. Yeah, I get it. Man, yeah, for sure.
Nah, but that's smart. That's smart. Because, I mean, like you said, you got to start making decisions.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing for me with the recession. It made me start to look at where's my money going.
Yeah.
Oh, right. You know, and that, in line with you were saying, like, you know, once I started doing that, I'm like, oh, we go out. Yeah, we have a good time. But that's a $300 night.
Oh, it's a mental. It's a mental. Oh man, that felt good.
Yeah. You know,
and then don't let it be a bill weekend. You know what I'm saying? Now you're like, man, this $300 could have went right there.
Right.
How good does it feel now?
Right.
Like for me, I always, it's like that extra money. It comes off money I was gonna put away. And so it's like, oh.
Leaves you with that thought.
You know, so then it's like you start having to maneuver, okay, what's the long term? It's like I tell my kids all the time, but what's the long plan? How does this fit? Like you said, going out, because I used to be a sneakerhead. But then when I was in my closet one day and I just started adding up numbers, and I'm like...
You get depressed?
Yeah, because it's like, damn, dog, you got a problem. You got a problem. And this shoes up there, I ain't never worn. The shoes up there, you know, I went to the outlet and they had this, and this, and I was like, oh, I got to get those. And in my mind, oh, we going to keep those and we going to resell them. I ain't reselling those shoes.
Ain't selling nothing to nobody.
I reselling those shoes.
I got my stockpile of resale, but the other ones I'm keeping. I'm wearing.
You know, I wear my shoes. That's what somebody saw me. I forgot what shoes I had on. Somebody they like, you wearing those? I was like, man, you know how much money I paid for these?
Right. Fact.
You know how the inner turmoil I had to go through to get these? Hell yeah, I'm gonna wear.
I was boxing my financial self and my pride.
Yeah.
And my pride beat down my financials. But now my financials is on my back. What you doing? What you gonna do now?
So same for you, Dre. You doing what you doing different, bro? You doing the same?
So like I took a beating in the stock market.
Yo, facts.
You know, and it was so like right now I'm doing a little bit of crypto. You know, I'm paying attention to what they're saying about, you know, XRP.
blockchain.
You know,
that's we gonna get into that. We tapping into that today, man.
That crypto thing, man. I'm decimated in that area.
It's tough.
So
it's down to I didn't took mine down from 20% down to 3%.
All right, well, we gonna talk about that. We gonna tap into that. We gonna tap into that today for sure.
It's the market altogether, though, right? All around.
Yeah,
it's tough.
The market is crazy right now, though. If you look at it, so we got record inflation, and usually we have record inflation, you have record unemployment. But employment is only at 3% right now.
Right.
But then again, let's look at it again. Let's switch this whole picture up and ask ourselves, why are so many people employed? Because people got 2 and 3 jobs.
Yeah.
This cat out there driving for Uber. He driving
Lyft.
For Lyft. He doing Uber Eats.
Right.
All the stuff.
Instacart.
All the stuff that's app driven. You know, and to me, that's what I think caused the inflation. is because people had extra money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
People had time to pivot.
Yeah.
To figure out how to get extra money.
And so you get off of work, you live in Maryland, you get off of work at 4, and you hit the Uber switch at 4:30, drive to 10 o'clock, make you some bread, go home, go to sleep. You do that 4-5 times a week.
Wash, rinse, and repeat.
Facts. You know, you got that extra bread now.
Yeah. You think, I just me personally, my opinion, everybody's opinion on this show is their own opinion. I believe that there's a shift. There's a natural shift. COVID brought on a natural shift in not just people, but in the system itself, the industry, the world. So when we went into COVID, before COVID, everybody was able to move and do their thing. And then when you got to COVID and got shut down, you got companies and people had to get innovative. And they had to say, oh, dang, all right, well, they got a lockdown here, but there's still a way we can make money here. Instacart and doing deliveries for grocery stores, stuff like that, like you said, which shifted the whole system of finances and our spending.
Look at it like this, though, Reggie. So let's go way back in the day.
Yeah, we might need to get closer, Mike. I want to make sure we get.
Remember back in the day when a lot of stuff used to get delivered, milk, meat, Pampers. A lot of that stuff used to get delivered back in the day. People had family members that used to go out and get stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the old people used to just stay
milk
in the
and cheese
house
and
A lot of stuff used to get delivered back in the day. People didn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? But take that analog technology, flip it into a digital technology, and that's what you got right now.
Facts.
And so now we looking at this like this ain't never happened before. No, it has happened, but just not on this scale.
It's happened. Okay. It's happened. It happened the dot-com era,
right.
when the website World Wide Web was first introduced. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
It was like, no, there ain't no way. Yeah, you're crazy. There's no way that you're ever going to be able to do that. And look at us. And this is one of those things where the financial, unfortunately for us as civilians of a country, that we don't really, through voting and through the rights that we have, we can make change, but we don't really hold the key, right? There has to be a shift that's done amongst all these countries, right? So I feel like the industrial way that the world has been, that timeline has run out. You know what I'm saying? The old steel mills, the old coal mining. You remember how when all that stuff died out?
So that's kind of our foundation.
Yeah.
So we look back to it, manufacturing has always been one of our key components to the stability of America. And so when we look at that, so I come from a steel town. I come from Gary, Indiana. U.S. Steel used to be the largest steel mill in the world.
Right.
And so it drove the economy for that whole area. Now it's half of what it is.
Right.
But it's still driving a lot. It's still driving a lot. But now we got to think about all these sub-components, sub-manufacturers that's out here doing stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so while people are looking at not studying it, but they need to look at the whole foundation of what's come out.
Right.
Technology is now our foundation.
For sure. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Let me make room here.
No, you good, boss.
Make room right here.
We got the OG. We got Stunner in the building.
Slide up, big dog.
What's up, big dog? This the OG right here, man.
When I say OG, we mean 2 O's, 2 G's.
2 G's, my G.
Y'all hard, man.
Stunner, what's up,
We
man?
didn't love you.
We
Just trying to live, baby. Just trying to live.
We talk.
But see, that's the thing for me, though. So this technology is taken over to the point where, man, now, you know, either you into it or you not.
Yeah.
You know, look at the banking from back in the day to now. You know, Capital One is not. Capital One is a bank, but they call it a cafe. You know, how the heck do you go from a bank to a cafe?
Cafe, yeah.
But the thing about it is they want you to come in and feel like you're not in the bank.
Right.
But then again, they want you to do all your transactions on your phone.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When's the last time you wrote a paper check?
Never.
When's the last time you got a paper statement?
There you go.
Yeah.
So
That's your choice. Old school, still get the mail.
Right.
You know, some a little older, OG.
Right.
But I do it electronic.
You still write checks, OG?
No, sir.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say. You still write checks, bro?
I'm about to say that hand is heavy.
But like this, I can't even remember the last time I wrote a check.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, I'm still blessed to have mom and pop, right?
No doubt.
You know, so
Shout out to mom and pop.
they like to walk on out to the sidewalk
And get that mail.
get that mail, walk back. It might be the exercise of the day.
Right.
That
But
might be the highlight of the day.
you know,
That's interesting
the
perspective.
grands, you know, they grandma, you just push the button. It's
Mm-hmm.
good. And that's where we at.
Mm-hmm.
But you had a choice. You say that, or you push that little button and say paperless.
Right.
I don't need that paper.
Let me ask you this though: what if that choice is no longer available? Which, just from my personal opinion, I think that's coming. I think the choice of the old analog, industrial way of doing money and doing communications and living your life day to day is going to be gone. When they introduce this blockchain technology, and it's coming. It's going to be in all countries. Like they're going to go.
You got to adjust.
Yeah.
And when I said we, as people,
Mm-hmm.
we got to ensure that all of us
Facts.
can proceed.
Facts.
If not, we're gonna lose another generation.
Facts.
Oh man.
So the digital divide right now is narrowing.
Yeah.
It's narrowing, but people are looking at it in a vertical line. It's looking vertical. It's not a vertical line. It's actually a horizontal line.
It is.
So when we look at it, that horizontal line is big in some places because you still got people who have AOL accounts
Right.
who still get a CD in the mail,
Yeah.
who still had to get updates. You got people out there that are so far off the digital platform, you know what I'm saying? And this is America, 2022.
Yeah.
They don't have broadband,
Right.
you know, so that digital divide is still out there. Now, let's go look at the people who could get it but can't afford it in the inner cities and, you know, places like that where they got to put up digital cafes and digital libraries. Those kids are getting it at school, but they're not taking it home with them.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's another thing that you're seeing right now is the build up. Remember back in the day, digital cafes were something that they were building on, but we stopped.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now they got to bring it back
Right.
because that digital divide is starting to open back up again.
Yeah.
So, in order for us to even compete, because right now we're not even in top 10 in technology.
No.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We're sliding.
We can't crack it is because the reason why we can't crack it is because our generation, our older generation, our younger generation are so far apart from each other. You know, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know, people don't even know that you could take your parents up to the Apple store. Now Apple has a class every Saturday to teach the older generation how to use Apple products.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. We're losing.
We lose it.
Yeah.
It's a tug of war, and the crazy
Move that
part about
closer
it
to
is, this is the first time you'll see a tug of war with 3 different people pulling on a rope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got old versus new, but then you got another rope that's connected to it, and it's actually the foundation of technology pulling both of them.
Yeah.
You
That's
know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying?
That's a
And
fact.
the older people are just getting drugged right now.
Or they're getting left.
Yeah, and then you got a population of younger people who just won't. They don't understand that this is technology. You could do a lot, but understand the app versus the desktop. Understand how to use a laptop so you can use your phone. You know what I'm saying? But they don't understand that. They think this is the only piece of technology out there. So when you put them in front of a laptop or a computer, they kind of froze.
Yeah.
But they could pick this mug up right here and go to work.
I don't know. Because speaking from I got 12-year-old, I got a 7 and a...
No, I'm not talking about in this area. I'm just talking about in our more, I should say more of the rural.
Rural, okay, yeah.
Of the poverty section area.
That's just like the not to cut you off, bro, but it's the same thing with infrastructure, right? So yeah, I think it's going to take that time, right?
That's the foundation.
Yeah, the foundation.
When the
When
foundation,
you look at like the EVs now,
Yeah.
right? EVs, they kind of hit a plateau, right? Because rural areas can't support them yet.
You can't
Doesn't mean
get
it's
no
not
charging
coming.
stations. There's no maintenance stations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People are paying $500 round trip to get their car from Austin or San Antonio. I mean, from rural Texas to Austin or San Antonio to get service.
Yeah.
That defeats the whole Tesla platform because there was only $500 of maintenance per year on the car.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so
what do you think the outcome? What y'all think the outcome is? And then are y'all prepared to, from a generation ahead of us or before us, are y'all prepared for the transition into this new technology world that we know of? Because I mean, let's face it, by 2030, we're going to be all digital, everything.
Well, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But the electric, as me and some of the old fellas say,
Gas.
I ain't there yet.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, I had it. Look, having a Tesla and having an electric car,
Look,
I'm not
if
with
I'm
it.
riding from here to the A, I can fill up. I fill up again in South Carolina. I'm in the A.
Right.
I ain't got to sit there 2-3 hours and charge.
Yeah, not 2-3 hours, but 30 minutes is a lot of time, right?
But even that. But say if you got a low one with you.
Yeah.
Now what I'm gonna do with this?
Been
low
there.
one?
I had to go in the store, spend another $40-$30 to pass the time. So you stop for gas would run you what, $60-$70. You stop to charge your Tesla, you're gonna end up spending $60-$70 because you're in there chilling. We used to come up here to the mall to charge on our way home, and we used to go into Chili's right here and eat. And, by the time you come out of there, it's $50-$60. For that, I could have put in a tank of gas and been home. You know what I mean?
it's
Eating
a
at home.
flip-flop between what do I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, like I told people back in the day, so this is the funny part. I used to work for Ford Motor Company, a subsidiary of Ford Motor Company, actually. And Ford actually had one of the first electrical vehicles out, but never, ever put it out. It was a Ford Ranger XL pickup truck.
Oh yeah.
Never put it out because their thought process was, how far can this car go? And in inner city driving, people know you can end up banking a half a tank of gas in DC just in stop and go traffic trying to get around. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So how would that hold up in the inner city in Chicago, San Fran, New York, DC? How's that going? So they crushed it, but now it's back out.
Yeah.
But it's the same exact problem because you look at these Teslas now. I mean, they smooth. I love them. Hey man, but at the end of the day, I'm one of those cats, man. I know exactly when to go fill up. I see that mug and then I see the little gas tank pop up, and I rarely let it get there. But some days you out there doing a whole bunch of
Everything.
stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fellas calling you, this, that. But I know when that pop up, I got 50 miles. I got 50 miles. I don't know what that means on the Tesla.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Can I go another what?
And then you got to factor in traffic and
All that other good stuff.
Drive.
Right.
You can go another red light.
And that ain't, and then and this, I ain't never seen it yet, but I ain't seen nobody push no Tesla yet. But I think it's coming.
Oh man, I seen somebody pushing a Tesla. Not even pushing. You can't push it. They shut down and they stop. They
So they
paperweights.
just lock up.
They paperweights. You can't do nothing with them.
So how do you tow it after that?
They have special towing they have to do. They come in.
That's
Tesla
if
will
you
come
in
and
an
tow
area
you.
that's close.
If you're in a rural area, they'll come and get it, but it
it's
takes some
gonna
time.
take-
Yeah.
But they're not gonna pull up like Cooter from the Dukes of Hazzard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. You got to put it in the call. They got to come and get it. Yeah.
Out
So-
the hills where I'm at, bro. I need something quick, fast, to hurry.
Facts.
So
Yes, I gotta
basically,
step
AAA
out.
is
I gotta
nothing.
step out right quick. But I want to
Okay,
thank Sips and Sticks for inviting the old dude to sit down with him, smoking this Padron 26.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, real nice.
Hey, we appreciate
Real nice.
you, man. Y'all always letting us be at home.
For you though.
Yeah.
You gotta be ready on the Sunday
Oh,
morning.
yeah, bro. Yeah,
All right.
man. Yeah. You'll be back.
I'll be back.
Yeah,
I'll
he'll be back.
All right,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.